Samantha Kia. Today I'll just be doing an updated Q&A since last year it wasn't a very good one and very vague. So I have the questions right here. So let's just get to it. First question. Have you seen Breaking Bad? No, I haven't. My mom actually banned me from watching it. The second question is, when is your birthday? I'm a Scorpio. I was born on November 18th, 2004. Yeah. Am I a fan of Riverdale? Here's the thing. I don't know when it came out, like maybe 2 years ago or so. But I started watching it when it barely came out. And my friend showed me it, or at least my friend at the time, she said, oh, you should watch the show. I enjoyed like the first 2 episodes. I was like, alright. It was alright, but then they were really pushing it and making it more dramatic than it should be. I was like, okay, I don't understand. When something becomes mainstream, I can't like it anymore. So, okay, fourth question. Do you think aliens exist? Okay. There can't be life only on this one planet. Like, come on, it's a big universe and there's many galaxies. So I'm pretty sure, I know there's harsh conditions out there that prevent like other life from growing and stuff. But I'm pretty sure we can't be the only, species out there. So what would you rate 10 out of 10? Diapers. Yeah. Which country would you never want to visit? Okay. Can I just say the easiest one, Afghanistan, because like the war's still going on. Let's just say any country that has a war going on, because that seems the easiest. Like, you don't want to get injured hanging out with your family. Ooh, this one's spicy. Are you in love? Maybe, probably, most likely. Do you like to sing? I mean, I like to, but I don't do it very well. Hello. My dad called me to go watch my brother, so now I'm back. Let's see what question we left off on. Okay, here it is. What are your thoughts on society? Okay, so that's a very controversial question. See, the Priscilla in 2017 that was an SJW would go on like a whole feminist rant or something, but let's like not be politically correct for once and say it's bad. It's really bad. What's my favorite international food? Okay, it's spring rolls. I usually go to this one pho place. It's across the street where I go to high school. It's called BMC Pho. So it's pretty good. So the next question we have is, what do you want to change in 2019? Now this question, I'm getting these off of my Telenom, so these were in like January. So, I mean, I haven't really fixed it, but I still want to stop procrastinating, which I'm doing right now. I have 3 projects to finish, and I'm working on my art final right now. But I decided I'm really lazy. I'm not going to work on it because I thought I thought my family was going to go on a trip. We didn't, so I kind of just left my project at school. And now I really regret it because all I do is lay in bed. So also that, and not isolating myself, because when something gets bad, usually I would like talk to someone, but since like everyone has been coming in and out of my life, like I just prefer to stay to myself. Next question. What is your dream job? I think you can see it over there. So I really like to draw and make weird stuff like that. Yeah. In the future, I would like to become an art teacher because it's what I'm most passionate about, and I'm really talented. Which reminds me, once I finish up my art final, my art teacher is going to send it to the LA County Fair. He wanted to make a whole gallery for me. The last 2 projects, he was going to send it in, but my procrastination got in the way and I did it at 2 in the morning, so it didn't look the best. And he told me I have spring break to work on it, but that's not gonna happen. Pretty much irreversible at this point because I was like really digging into the paper. time for the most asked question I've ever gotten in my life. Why did I do this? Why did I just get a razor one day and just go meow? Here are 3 answers I've given. So 1, I've had it in mind for over a year now, which I did. I asked all my friends, like, hey, should I dye my hair red or should I buzz it? And everyone was like, no, just let it grow out, because it was like the first time I got a pixie cut. So it was like really short up to here above my ears, yeah. So they said not to mess with it. So I was like, okay, I'll just like grow it out for now. And my mom said that I could dye it last year, but she doesn't go through it with a lot. I didn't shave all of it off at first, because like I did this part first, the left side. I was thinking of doing this side, and if I like that side too, then I'll buzz the entire thing. I mean, yeah, like I was thinking about it beforehand, like, oh, my parents are gonna get mad. But their reaction wasn't as bad as I anticipated. I was going through a really hard time at the beginning of the month, and I didn't really care at that point, so, oh god. It was literally a day after I shaved this part. I think it was on a Tuesday, yeah. Like, okay. It was 11 at night. I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. So I went to the shower. I turned on the water. And I was just like shaving it all off. Like this. On this side I went like that. This side I went like this. Basically like in all directions. And I didn't cut it. It was still long. Because like I thought that's what you were supposed to do. So there's like still some parts that had like my original long hair, and there's some parts that are completely buzzed, and sometimes I would like leave the cap on, which you can still see, like there's still lines from it, but like that's where you could tell it was very noticeable, because I still left the cap on. I don't know why. I thought I was reading the instructions, so I was like, okay, I'll leave the cap on, and I went like this. Not a good idea. I put my alarm at 3. I was like, okay, I'll just finish the rest, because if I do it in the morning when I'm getting ready, that's not enough time. So I put my alarm. I slept through it. I don't know how, because like my procrastination teaches me to wake up very early at like 3 in the morning and do like all my projects, finish everything. But my body decided that one day I'm just gonna sleep through it. And when I woke up, I was like, oh god. And usually my sister wakes me up, but no, it was my mom that time. I was like, oh Jesus. And I had a little pink beanie on that, it was like more of a beret. So I was like, okay, if she walks in or like if anyone sees me, I'm just gonna cover it up. Jesus, the beret was on my pillow, and like you could clearly see my hair was missing, but my mom doesn't pay attention. So I started blasting death grips. I was like, oh god, I need to cancel out the sound, which it didn't at all. It was just like really loud blackjack playing while there was like an obvious bzzz going on. And then I had less than half an hour to do the rest of my head. It was not okay. Oh my god. So I had to do this part, and I was like, okay, it's not a lot. I just have to do the back, and I have to do like some parts here. These thoughts were racing in my head, like my mom's gonna catch me. She'd knock on my door and be like, what's taking so long? Like, why is the music blasting so loud? And I was like, very worried. But then I said, she's gonna find out either way, so does it really matter? So I would get the confidence, and I would go at it again. Like, if I went at it for too long, I would get anxious and like turn off the razor. I was like, oh god. And I was having a panic attack during all of it. I was like, this is way too much for me to handle. Anyway, I finished. It was only like a few sections. Then my mom walked in. She was like, are you ready? I was like, I buzzed my head. She's like, why did you do that? She's like, I'm so disappointed in you. But then like it wasn't too harsh, I guess. Recording a video. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Bro, get out of here, you bum. You left. You left the door open and you left. Get out of here. Get